There's no place on the planet that makes oysters quite like the waters of Duxbury Bay.
They're not going to be any fresher than if you eat them here in Duxbury, where they're being harvested on a daily basis.
And if you want them fresh, you've got to go see the Oysterman. Located in Duxbury, Massachusetts, less than a mile from the Atlantic, the Oysterman is a small but spirited eatery serving all the classics you love, like lobster rolls and fried seafood, along with some inventive dishes you may not have ever come across.
We wanted to celebrate the local oysters and have a raw bar. There wasn't a raw bar in town, and we built a menu out around it. We wanted to have something for everybody, from seafood dishes to burgers and a filet mignon.
Having just moved to Duxbury himself, owner Dermot Loftus was captivated by the local oyster farms, so he began learning more about growing oysters.
When moving to Duxbury, I spent a lot of time down at the harbour, and I was fascinated by watching the oystermen at work out there. Kind of started to learn a little bit about the process, and then was really surprised to find that there wasn't actually a raw bar in town.
So he set up shop and designed the space around the oyster bar, which is always staffed with experts in the field.
Our shuckers that work here are all work on the oyster farms themselves. It's great to have them in here and to have them talk about the oysters and to share their experiences on the day. It's interesting to watch people discovering oysters for the first time and then having a farmer here who's able to explain a little bit more to them.
When you're dining at the Oysterman, the obvious way to kick off your meal is with something from the raw bar, which usually features selections from the world-renowned Island Creek.
We're lucky we work with Island Creek as one of our main suppliers, along with some of the other farmers here, and we're able to have oysters delivered on a daily basis.
Other starts to your meal include a beautiful caprese stack, Thai shrimp nachos featuring sautéed shrimp and a red curry sauce over fried wonton chips, beautiful buttermilk fried oysters, and zippy buffalo cauliflower.
Buffalo cauliflower, probably our most popular dish since we opened, just a take on buffalo chicken that everyone's familiar with, but here we do a light batter on the cauliflower and then toss it in our buffalo sauce, serve that with a little bit of blue cheese and blue cheese dipping sauce. Great way to eat vegetables.
If you're looking for a great way to eat some meat, nothing beats the Oysterman egg rolls, stuffed with tender steak and gooey cheese and served with an addictive maple Dijon dip in this glorified version of a grilled cheese.
It's a play on a simple grilled cheese, but when you add a little sauté onion, a little bit of slow braised short rib, it just takes it to another level.
The Oysterman also offers more substantial sandwiches, like their lobster roll, lightly seasoned with lemon and mayo and served on a brioche bun. Or you could go for a New England New Orleans fusion and order the oyster po' boy.
That's fried oysters, there's lettuce, pickles, house brine tomatoes, spicy aioli, and it's served with our hand-cut fries. It has that feeling of New England, feeling of Duxbury.
But believe it or not, even though this is a seafood shanty, the burger here is king. And it's become an instant hit because it's modeled after one of America's favorites.
We kind of figured, what is the best-selling burger in America? It's a Big Mac. So how do we set about doing a fresh Big Mac? 2 patties, double served with fresh chopped lettuce, our own secret sauce. It's been a huge hit for us, certainly fresher than the Big Mac.
The beef continues right through the entree section of the menu, with slowly braised short ribs served over pillowy gnocchi and one of the best fillets on the South Shore.
The filet mignon is served with a red wine demi-glaze. We're doing a warm German potato salad and seasonal vegetables. If you're going to treat yourself to a steak, you certainly want to have a good steak. We feel we do a really good job with that in the kitchen here.
And for a classic seafood dish, nothing quite tops shrimp and lobster scampi.
A lobster shrimp scampi, classic dish, almost like the seafood version of the filet mignon. It's a wonderful treat, and we make that here with fresh linguine, same lobster that we use in our lobster rolls and shrimp.
And whether you're a burger guy, a fellow who likes a good filet, or a gent who likes a great grilled cheese, you can get it all at the Oysterman.